Koski reports!
Oh, greetings, Echo Cluster. It's Commander Koski reporting alive from the Megarena. It took me this long to get up from that hole on my homeworld Griffin made. I hope he gives me a lift home. I haven't eaten in days. Whew. I don't think I need that anymore. The war's over, I heard. So, yeah, I thought I was in my pillow fortress, which was over underneath this huge explosion over here. Whew. The game ended. We've had 228 combat recordings on the last turn. Darn, I was thinking that I'm going to make analysis of all these combats we had in this game, but I think that I'll just have to leave that for later. I mean, there will be PlanetsCon one day. I think I could get it done to there. Return to Megarena. How does that sound like? Ooh, secret. That's a great looking shit. And ooh, quite a nice lot of firepower with those torpedo tubes. But how did we get here? Well, maybe we should look at the scoreboard situation. Morgens won. No surprise there. We've been reporting his victory for quite some time now. And Graham came second with quite a gap to the third. But third, Joshua, congratulations, you did get the third place. And Sovereign got the sixth. But Crystal Confederation West played aggressive Crystal, and he got fourth place. Ampsided, the Thor specialist. I really need that interview from you, but you came for fifth as Griffin anticipated. But how did Morgans get there? Well, if in some games you can make a recap of how the game went, I like those games. And so let's check out how Morgan's game went. This is the starting situation. As those who are not familiar with this game, this is the star map. And here, my starting location is this area over here. I've drawn some circles around it to help me locate with what planets I could reach with what engine decks. But I've drawn a thick yellow circle around Morgan's home world. So this was the turn 1 or 0, or how you count it. And remember, the map is peer, so when you go over the left side, you come out from the right side. So we will keep on saying that Morgan's is in the bottom left corner or the southwestern quadrant. But we are all in the center. But this is the starting location. And the first 20 turns have passed now. And we can see that he's still quite well in his opening cluster. But here, his first power move was a peace treaty with Joshua, the robotic player who was sharing this starting planet cluster with him. And Joshua could have just moved over, laid mines with some cat's paws, and taken those planets with pretty much anything he has, thus killing Morgans to his child bed, as said, or cradle, I think. Child bed thinks he would be a mother giving birth. Okay, cradle. But he did it. So maybe that was a good deal for Joshua. In hindsight, maybe not. But Morgan's got a safe start, and he also, I believe, made a peace with Blue Jay, the crystalline over there. But he did not make peace down south. Instead, he invaded Dragon 22, the rebel, very early and introduced himself by stealing a Russ class heavy carrier over there. Also, we can see here an important thing. This planet in Möper, the Federation's territory, together they did a lot of business, refitted MCBRs and other ships for Morgens, but also they did some Merlin shenanigans. Those heavy Merlin class alchemy ships, they switched ownership and destroyed and recycled them with advanced recycle. So they created priority points to each other from those builds. So that's the way also he got so many MCBRs to go around. But this was the opening situation on turn 20 for Morgens, and he first focused here in Dragon 22's area, and then this west over here became his enemy as they both wrestled to get Dragon 22's area and fought with each other. Here we are on turn 40, and as you can see, I'm safely here in the middle of Morgan's area. We didn't have exactly warm relations with Morgan's. Actually, I kind of asked peace from him, and he said that maybe my ship officers should make some weekly meditation to calm their nerves. But I laid a lot of webs around here, and the thing is that Morgans let me be simply because he was able to get planets faster from other areas. And he focused to Chrome's area. Already in the last picture, we can see a yellow dot here. It's a very important thing because Morgans went past my area and Chrome's area into Mapdot's Birdman area and got the fire cloud there. But the most important thing is that he started cooperative activities with the Birdman. So when on this turn 40, both Morgans and Mapdot defeated quite swiftly this other Borg player here. There were two Borg players in this sector, both died quickly, but then they both cooperated against Chrome, who was here. And for a good long time, Morgans really focused to kill Chrome. But after Chrome was going down, he started really to grab those planets. At that point, he was quite safe. And so this was the turn 40 situation, and this is the turn 60 situation. So what then happened was that after Chrome was down, his ships continued east and northeast and some to west. And as there was also west, the crystalline over here, he bypassed those and went directly to west. This is his starting area. He went south and grabbed everything he could, and southwest and grabbed everything he could. And as he did that, he also was constantly clacking his keyboard and sending messages. For example, here he took a couple of Ulkis planets, and this is Drexion's area, but he has made Drexion very much aware that if he touches Morgan's planets, he's dead. He did a lot of that, Morgan's. His friendly, direct way of doing diplomacy. Touch my planet and you die was the message of those diplomatic messages. Maybe not that directly said, but perhaps they were, as he is a straightforward guy. But a wonderful Moomin makes me proud to be fan. Now, congratulations, Morgans. This was a decisive victory for you, and also it shows that the international team is prepared if the Megarena ever becomes a league game format. But then, stay tuned. This was the end of the Megarena, but there will be one more arena cast coming this weekend, perhaps, or in the beginning of next week. And afterwards, as mentioned, there will be a return to the Megarena, and Planetsravaganza will continue. Not as often as Megarena news used to be, but please subscribe to my channel so that you get news out of my newest videos. But until next time, a Megarena.
Sign in. The game starts, oh balls. The start location looks grim. No matter, ship scatter, reaching neighbors out of rim. No diplo, just shoot blasters and grin. If you wanna win, you got to enter the Megarena. Of players, diehard gamers, fast-paced battling, greedy, planet grabbing. Ow. Headshot fails, ship crew bails, joining Neighbour's fleet. Neighbour has friends kicking my fence, the situation looks sheet. Planet count drops, battleship pops, it's getting hard to breathe. Pleading for vassalage, reply a sacrilege, face palming and grinding teeth. Sometimes you lose when you got to enter the Megarena. Shower, time to clear my thought. The start was fun, blasting my gun and all the battles fought. It wasn't too bad, no need to feel sad. Actually, I cooked. Later this year, when autumn is near, another game is